Hi. So I constantly get asked, why did we join the Six Figure Mentors? So it was all down to myself. So that's why I'm doing the video on my own. So back in January 2018, I had taken ill with my previous business. I'm a cat groomer and I was doing my cat grooming when I was badly scratched and bitten by a cat, came down with a virus infection, and it wiped me out for 3 months, and I was left paralysed in bed for 3 months. That was prior to January 18, so that was October, November, December of 2017. So you can imagine going from a very outgoing type of person, very used to doing working hard, have been self-employed in various businesses since the age of 24, suddenly finding myself stuck in bed with the television and my cat for company was an absolute nightmare. I was frustrated beyond belief, and I could see the stress on Steve's face every day when we woke up. Not only was he was worried about me, but he was stressing about finances, because our financial situation was not, the best in the world. We'd always been self-employed, we'd always got through our businesses, but we'd never set the world alight. And of course, with me now being struck down, our regular income was wiped out just from under our feet like that, and it was down to Steve to bring us some money in. Now Steve had kind of semi-retired anyway and was just pottering about, just finding the odd classic car because that was his passion, sourcing out, doing up and selling on, not a proper business as such. So suddenly all the pressure was on him. And it was just, oh God, I was tearing my hair out every day thinking, what on earth can I do? I'm lying in bed. I didn't know how long that was going to be. I didn't know if it was going to be forever. I got myself into meditation. That's when I started doing meditating. And I literally did as much meditating as I could just to get me through the days, because I was hitting such a low. And I've never been like a depressive person, very optimistic all my life. Always half glass full type of person, but this really took its toll on me. So basically what happened, while scrolling through YouTube one evening whilst lying in bed, I came across a video of a young lady, an Australian young lady, and just something about her appealed. And I'd seen plenty of these video ads pop up before, and I'd skipped them umpteen times, not interested, didn't want to know. But there was just something about her and her face and her energy and her surroundings, and I can't explain it. It was just intuition kicked in. So I clicked on the button, and that was the start of this journey. And it was the best thing I've ever done. So from lying in bed feeling like at my wit's end, I suddenly found myself able to start something and to get my brain going again, because I felt like I was just going absolutely stir crazy. So with it being like an education system and all this education training there for me, I just jumped in with 2 feet, and I started on the module 1 that she'd sent me through. And I just felt it was absolutely right for me. So I whizzed through module 1, got myself into module 2, told Steve all about it, and the first thing Steve said to me was, it's a scam. They're going to come back to you for more money, and they're just going to do a runner with your money, and you're going to be left high and dry. And I was thinking, I just don't believe it. He'd done some due diligence, he'd checked out the company, and of course he'd found negative reviews, and he'd also found good reviews. But like most of us, we tend to focus on the negatives, and he was convinced it was a huge scam. So as it was, I carried on working through, windy, carried on working through the modules, and eventually the health started to improve. And on the back of that health improving, there came a momentum day, and that was down in London, and this was all through the SFM. And I said to Steve, you know, I'd really like to go. And he said, okay, we will go, but on the premise that if after an hour he thinks or I think it's a scam, that is the end of it, and we will walk out and we will not go any further with this company. So that's what we did. We went down to London, we sat in Momentum Day for that first hour, and the two of us were absolutely hooked. And we ended up there through the whole, I don't know how many hours, it was like from 9 in the morning till 7 at night. And we literally sat there the whole day and just were hooked. And we went back up to the hotel room afterwards and we were like, this is definitely not a scam. This is something we want to get involved with. We had been so inspired by all the leaders that were up on stage, the people that were in the room who were sharing their stories of where they'd come from, where they'd gone to with this journey. And it wasn't just people, you know, people who you think are going to make it. It was like when I say normal people like you and me. And one lady in particular really stuck out in my head, and she got up on the stage, and at the end she was crying, she was hugging and kissing the leaders and thanking them from the bottom of her heart, because what she'd done by creating her own online business, she was earning enough to replace an income, and she was able to pull her sick husband out of work to give him early retirement. And that really, really hit a nerve with me. So that was it. We came back from Momentum Day and we jumped fully on board with the SFM, and that is it. That's where our journey started. Steve came on, he was totally on board at that point as well, and that is it. We've had such great results. We have learnt so much. We could literally go out into the world now. We could market anything, any product anywhere in the world, and not even think twice about doing it. We have learnt so much, and you know, we've never marketed in our lives. You know, we're not digital people at all. So the techie side was daunting, but you've got everybody there, and this is such a wonderful community. We've never known anything like it. When we joined, that community was really overwhelming for us, because being self-employed all these years, we'd had to do it all on our own. Nobody had ever helped us. No one had ever given us a pat on the back when things were going well. You know, we had the negatives. We had the bank managers saying, you'll be lucky if you last 12 months in this business, and we won't lend you any money, and you know, the usual, the naysayers. And to come to somewhere that is completely the opposite. They're all there helping you. You only have to put your hand up and reach out and say, I'm having a problem, I'm having a crappy day, I can't get through this. And there are people there to help you immediately get sorted and get through things. There are webinars, live one-to-ones, live workshops. You don't have to do everything. Live workshops you can attend all around the world. So depending on where you were based, there's always something you can go to. You have your own affiliate who brings you in, who you can contact. There are like a tribe on Facebook group that you can go into. You can ask questions in there, and a lot of the leaders are in there, so that if they see any of your questions coming up, they're there to help you. It's just amazing. You're never ever on your own, and the support and the hand holding almost is what you'd call it, is second to none. So if you've got any doubts whatsoever about joining this amazing company, just put them to one side, because there's nothing to be afraid of. And there's, you know, when you join, you get a 30-day, all you have to pay is $29.95 to get that first module into your email inbox and go through it and see if you think it's a fit for you. And then after that, oh my God, it's mind-blowing. And as I said, the support that's there, the people that are around you, you simply cannot fail. So for anyone thinking about stepping out of the comfort zone and go and have a look at this, what have you got to lose? $29.95, go and have a look and just see what you think. And that is fully refundable anyway. So I just wanted to say to you, it's literally, you know, life-changing. If you put the work in, it can be absolutely life-changing for you. So don't be afraid. So I just wanted to share that story with you because we get asked all the time, you know, why did you join the SFM? And I've told you our story now. And as I said, I've said it a couple of times now, it's the best thing that we have ever done. My only regret, we didn't do it sooner. All right, thanks for watching.